Whether a story revolving around a guy wanting revenge or a love story started from hatred, such cliches will always be there in most Korean dramas. And this is the reason why they are applauded by their audience. Today, we will cover the top 10 rules that make K-dramas so attractive. Beginning with the one where random meetings in childhood are the surest sign a couple is fated forever. In Korean dramas, the notion of fate frequently takes center stage, and chance encounters in infancy represent an evident bond that transcends years. This recurring idea is a potent narrative device that depicts destined encounters as the foundation for lifelong ties. Whether it's an accidental encounter on the playground or a brief discussion at school, these ephemeral encounters predict a future in which two people's paths will inevitably cross. As fans immerse themselves in the fascinating world of K-dramas, they realize that these chance childhood encounters are the clearest indication that a pair is destined to be together forever. Moving on to the next, in any historical drama, someone will die by falling off a cliff. The epic cliff fall is a common cliche in Korean historical dramas that has come to symbolize tension and drama. Known popularly as Jump Central, this cliff is a significant place where characters find themselves in risky situations. Whether it's a daring escape or an intense conflict, someone always ends up standing on the edge, only to fall into the unknown depths below. Despite the heart-stopping scenes and seeming danger, viewers quickly discover not to worry. In the world of K-dramas, going off a cliff rarely has permanent consequences. Despite the height or seriousness of the fall, the protagonists magically survive, defying logic and gravity. While they may leave for a while, keeping viewers on edge, they will reappear, often with a fascinating backstory or a miraculous recovery, to ensure the tension and suspense continue to attract spectators. Coming up next, the male character has suffered a tragic incident in the past. In Korean dramas, the characterization of the male lead typically includes the representation of great inner struggle, which is frequently caused by a sad episode in his past. Whether it's a terrible accident, abuse in childhood, neglectful behavior from guardians or parents, or the sad loss of a loved one due to violence, the male protagonist experiences great anguish. His suffering acts as a catalyst for his character development, transforming him into a complex individual who struggles with basic human interactions. His arrogant or aggressive appearance belies the immense grief and anguish he carries within. As viewers explore deeper into his character, they see a path of healing and redemption as he begins to face his past and open himself up to the possibilities of love and connection. Here comes one of the most observed cliches in K-dramas. If leads are really in love, then one of them will decide to disappear for ages without making any contact. The unpredictable nature of love frequently takes an unexpected turn when one of the leads abruptly decides to disappear from the other's life for a prolonged period of time. This unexpected disappearance, which usually lacks a reasonable explanation, contradicts both the plot's logic and the character's established psychological attributes. The departing leader usually decides to leave the country, leaving their loved ones perplexed and heartbroken in their absence. Despite having true affection for their partner, they opt to remain silent about their departure, leaving their significant other in a state of misery and confusion. This perplexing narrative twist heightens emotional tension and suspense, adding a dimension of mystery to the plot. The lack of contact and closure pulls the plot forward, keeping fans on the edge of their seats, hoping for a reunion and resolution to the star-crossed lovers' troubled relationship. Well, before moving further into this captivating list, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. If you love watching reactions, subscribe to our other channel, Yaboyrocklee Reactions, where we cover anime, K-pop, and more. Coming back on the list, here comes, no matter how poor the female lead is, she will still wear designer clothes and accessories. The representation of the female lead's financial situation frequently breaks traditional expectations. Despite her poor upbringing and financial hardships, she effortlessly wears lavish designer outfits and accessories, expressing elegance and refinement. This unique event, while detached from reality, performs an important narrative function, boosting the drama's visual aesthetics while supporting lofty ideals of beauty and prosperity. Despite experiencing adversity and financial restraints, the female lead maintains flawless class, dressed in high couture gowns and expensive accessories that belie her socioeconomic situation. This creative choice not only adds beauty to the plot, but it also emphasizes the protagonist's persistence and inner resilience in the face of hardship. Her exquisite fashion sense elevates her lowly origins, expressing an ageless appeal that captivates fans and emphasizes the attraction of fantasy that exists in the realm of Korean dramas. Another repeating cliché is that amnesia is an epidemic. In Korean dramas, amnesia is more than simply a story device. It is an epidemic that hits with alarming frequency. Characters sometimes wake up with no memory of their previous lives, whether as a result of a sad accident, a severe illness, or a puzzling turn of events. This convenient cliché acts as a trigger for dramatic tension and emotional suffering, creating fascinating story arcs based on rediscovery and atonement. The affected character must traverse the complications of their lost history while also dealing with new relationships and challenges. Meanwhile, their loved ones must deal with the pain of seeing someone they care about battle to retrieve their lost memories. While amnesia may appear to be a manufactured narrative device, its popularity in Korean dramas demonstrates its long-standing appeal as a catalyst for fascinating storytelling and meaningful character development. Next on the list, no matter how horrifically the male lead was hurt, he will still be able to run, jump, and use all injured limbs normally by the end of the week. Dramatic storytelling appears to take precedence over physical and biological laws. One of the most remarkable phenomena is the male lead's amazing recovery from presumably fatal injuries in an impossibly short time frame. Despite suffering terrible injuries, such as stab wounds or serious trauma, these strong individuals demonstrate superhuman resilience and are back on their feet, running, jumping, and utilizing all wounded limbs with amazing ease by the end of the week, if not sooner. K-drama land hospitals appear to have an unexplained super healing ability that defies medical logic and common reason. While in the real world, recuperation from minor injuries can take weeks, if not months, in Korean dramas, individuals emerge unhurt from the worst conditions in a few days. This surreal element provides a sense of imagination and interest to the drama, keeping spectators captivated by the surprising twists and turns of the plot. Coming up next, 9 out of 10 rich women are horrible people. In the realm of Korean dramas, it is a well-known stereotype to portray wealthy women negatively. These characters are frequently presented as antagonists, with traits such as manipulation, deception, and general unpleasantness. While this representation may appear overdone, it actually adds to the drama and suspense of the tale. These wealthy women frequently cause tension and drama in K-dramas, ranging from interfering in relationships to plotting against the protagonists. However, keep in mind that these portrayals are fictional and should not be interpreted as representations of real-life people. K-dramas, like any other genre, use exaggerated characters and events to delight their audiences. While it is true that rich women are usually presented as villains, it is critical to distinguish between fiction and reality and acknowledge that not all wealthy people are portrayed negatively. The next one is a must in K-dramas. Shower scenes must happen in every drama. One rule stands supreme: shower scenes are an unavoidable fixture. These sequences are inevitable, whether they include a moody protagonist in a moment of introspection or an unexpected rainstorm that serves as a dramatic backdrop. They frequently appear in the early episodes and provide a tantalizing insight into the individuals' lives, combining vulnerability with sensuality. Expect to see a variety of scenes, from people dressed in nothing but a towel to those completely clothed but soaked in rain, each accompanied by an ample exhibition of muscular physiques. While the addition of shower scenes may appear unnecessary to some, they add distinct beauty and fascination to the story, leading fans deeper into the fascinating realm of Korean drama. Here comes the last and clichéist thing that happens in K-dramas. The lead female will randomly trip at least once. The trope of the lead female character tripping in front of the male lead is a well-known one. This scene is expertly staged and usually played in the background for maximum impact. As she trips over nothing, the male protagonist swoops in to save her, resulting in a protracted look of surprise between them. Alternatively, the female may find herself mounting a ladder or building just to mysteriously fall into the arms of the male protagonist, resulting in an unexpected kiss. The skill of these gravity-defying catastrophes is a well-kept secret, known only within the magical world of K-drama. Well, that's all for today. Share which of these you have seen the most in the comments below. Thanks for watching.